once again to Starseed Rising 333. I'm glad you've tuned back into this channel, and if it's your first time, welcome. This is going to be a general collective reading. Please use your own discernment when watching or listening to this reading, and whatever messages that come out, please take what resonates and leave the rest. And if you do enjoy this reading, please don't forget to click the like button, subscribe or share, or just leave a comment. I'm going to be filming this reading on Friday, the 20th of June, 2025. I hope you've enjoyed your week so far. I hope you're enjoying your morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you are in the world, and looking forward to the weekend. Please don't forget to check the description box after this reading. Once again, I'd like to thank all my viewers, subscribers, supporters, anyone who have supported my channel in any way. Thank you for whatever you did. Whatever you did is much appreciated, and it doesn't go unnoticed. All right. And once again, I also want to remind you that Tarot Oracle readings is to do with energy, it's non-gender, and it's also timeless. All right. And we both embody, in other words, masculine and feminine energies. All right. So, and a lot of these energies, okay, may not necessarily belong to you. It might not be your story. It could be to do with people you're associated with, or it could be an energy within another energy. All right. So, as always, to start off the reading, to help keep the vibration and frequency high around this reading, I'm going to be selecting one card from the Raise Your Vibration deck. Okay. And my spiritual team, they wanted me to select this card. It says, take the weight of the world off your shoulders. Take the weight of the world off your shoulders. All right. Because there are many times, all right, that you may be in a position where, you know, you're bombarded about other people's problems, which they keep doing. In other words, their own karma, because basically, you know, we should be responsible and take accountability for our own actions, and not burden someone else to take on what we should be taking on ourselves because of our actions. All right, it's all to do with responsibility. Okay, so I'm just going to quickly read on this card. Okay, it says here, take the weight of the world off your shoulders. You are deeply considerate being who wants nothing but the best for yourself and everyone around you. In fact, in times gone by, you have put your own needs behind the needs of loved ones, friends, even colleagues, haven't you? But when you detach from your own needs, it can simply lead you into the depths of despair. Today, the universe is reminding you that you don't need to solve every issue or find an answer to every problem. In fact, by being overly controlling, you are preventing the support of the universe from entering your energy field. So relax, surrender the weight of the world, make space for the universe to support you. It knows how much you care, and by taking a step back, you are creating room for the miracles you need and the miracles you deserve. When you let go, you let the universe lead the way. And the vibe of the days, I surrender this situation and make way for miracles. Okay, the vibe of the day, I surrender this situation and make way for miracles. So basically, it's just letting go, surrendering, having faith, trusting the universe, trusting our spiritual team, the ancestors, to help us. You know, we don't need to take on board, we don't need to take on everything. And definitely, we also need to, as well, make people accountable, and, you know, for whatever it is that they're doing. All right, we need to sometimes, let people be responsible for their own actions. Okay. All right. So let's see what other additional messages, okay, our spiritual team would like to give us today. Let's see what's happening. What is it our spiritual team would like us to know, to think about, to focus on, to remember, consider? Okay, so let's see. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, what would you like the collective to focus on? What would you like them to focus? Okay. Okay, so we have here, I'll just take these ones. All right, so we've got here, the first card I wanted to come out is release. All right, so that's for some of you. It might not be your energy. Okay, it could be an energy within the energy. It could be somebody you're associated with. So basically, what this is the death card. All right, in normally in the traditional tarot, but this represents, okay, the death card in the traditional tarot is on number 13. So it could be something to do with maybe a past person or person that you are dealing with in your life, but it doesn't have to be your story, because again, you've got love here. Okay, so it's something to do with um lovers. Okay, so this one here, okay, you could be a life path 4. All right, the death is a card. All right, this card is Scorpio energy. All right, you could be a life path 6. All right. This is a Gemini energy. So it could be something to do with a relationship. Maybe you could have released, if this is your story, you could have released someone from the past, but this person maybe still doesn't want to accept that something is over. Okay, because you do have the sacral chakra card here. All right, and the sorry, the sacral chakra is to do with our passions, our emotions. All right. Maybe this person could be deep in their emotions, all right, and maybe having difficulty healing from this, or it could be you. Okay, so just take the energy as it resonates. All right. So this is um what obviously our spiritual team would like us. We also have here clarity of belief. So maybe you're probably getting some form of clarity regarding a situation. Okay, it could be to do with this person. You could be a life path 1. Also, what's you could also be a life path 2. Okay, if you're not, all right. Here what spirit is saying, because this represents the High Priestess card in the traditional tarot, which is moon's energy. And at this time, it's very important that you pay attention to the signs, signals, and synchronicities. All right. Go with your gut feeling, trust your instincts here. Okay, because a high priestess is someone who is quite intuitive, all right? But it could also be that maybe you're getting clarity, you're using your intuition regarding maybe this person or people. It could be more than one, because if you notice on this card, there's more than one, there's 2 people on the card here regarding a situation. All right. And what spirit is saying, if you have a gift here on doing something, don't be afraid to express how you feel, to show um, um, to use your gifts wisely here. Okay, you could be a life path 3. All right, and definitely at the moment you could be receiving lots of blessings. You are acknowledged, you are loved, you are worthy by your spiritual team, by the divine, the higher power. You could be a life path 9. Okay, or you could be receiving many blessings at this moment. It doesn't have to be physical or material, I should say. All right, it could just be more spiritual. Maybe maybe you are leveling up, elevating to where you are now. All right, so yeah, so this is the messages that's coming from our spiritual team, and also saying that that maybe for some of us we may need to heal, cleanse, balance the sacral chakra. Okay, and the sacral chakra we could is also to do with our self-worth, as well as whatever it is we would like to create or manifest. All right, to help us to bring our dreams into reality. Okay, because again you got daydreams and decisions here, which you could be a life path 7. um and also you got this one, it says reach out. So maybe some of you are encouraged to get the appropriate help that you need, or maybe somebody might need your assistance. All right, just take the energy as it resonates. Okay, or you can just reach out to your spiritual team for assistance, for guidance, for help. Okay, you're never alone. Just remember that. Okay. Okay. What I want to do now is just quickly go through the downloads. All right, that I received for today. Okay, so what was guided to me? Well, now whoever is watching this, right? I don't want to discourage you, and this is not an attack against people who eat organic food or anyone who is in that sort of business. Okay. But what first of all, what my spiritual team they wanted me to highlight, you see, now we are currently in the age of Aquarius. Okay, this is a we are in a spiritual war. This spiritual war basically is a war between um truth versus falsehood, right? And when it comes to, there are some there's a lot of things. Okay, but what my spiritual team wanted me to say is that to please use your intuition and discernment at all times. If you're not sure about something, to go within, because I'll just give you a quick um example here, right? I always just buy ordinary milk, and I just thought, let me just maybe just sort of like just switch to organic, and then something came to me, a message came to me, and basically what my spiritual team was saying is that we have to be careful, because what you have to remember is that especially with organic food, all right, there's if something is just has if for example you buy there's a product, right, and it has just a small percentage of organic ingredients, that is seen as organic. Okay, it can be portrayed, all right, as organic. So what the divine wanted me to say is that there's nothing wrong, okay? The obviously if you want to buy organic food, but your faith and trust should be in the Most High, because He's the sustainer. All right, He's the giver, sustainer of life. All right, He's the one that can offer salvation. He's the one that can offer everlasting life. So what the divine is saying is that we have to be careful here, because sometimes we could be deceived by that in that way. All right, sometimes something can be portrayed as fully organic and this all, and nothing is fully natural. Nothing is completely natural. All right, because even with organic foods, they have to put certain things in it to give it longevity. That's what I've just heard here. All right. So unless if you are someone who actually plants or grow food yourself, all right, even with the organic products that you buy that is marked organic, all right, isn't 100% organic. There are some other things which is added to sustain its life. All right. So this is something that the divine, all right, wanted me to mention here, because what we have to be careful here not to put all our faith and trust in what is written, okay, by man. Okay, our trust and faith should be in the Most High, because as I said, he's the giver, he's the sustainer of life. Okay, we should be relying on him to help us, all right, and he's the only one that can do that. All right, not material things, what man has written, and so forth. Okay. Now I came across this word fox. So there could be an individual or people that around you you're associated with. Could be wearing a mask or trying to cloak themselves. It could be a past or ex-family member. It could be a business partner, lover, or friend. Someone could be in a depressive state because they've lost their job. Someone has lost a business or a lot of money, um, or some type of financial investment. Okay, this is what was channeled to me. Someone has lost their stability. It could be a job, money, home, etc. Someone you know or had some form of connection has hit rock bottom and may need your help. Um, a family member could be unstable right now and may reach out to you, but this person may be creating illusions about their situation. An ex partner may call you to ask for financial assistance. An ex partner may want to reconcile, but this person, from what Spirit is saying, should not be trusted. A business partner has ended. Um, a business partnership has ended, okay, between two people because of deception. A man has left his wife because she was doing something deceptive behind his back. A man who stole from his ex-partner wants to reconcile, but this person is a thief. Okay. And this person, basically, from what Spirit is saying, this person is a frenemy, a foe, not to be trusted. And this person could be behind bars or could be going to prison. All right. And a woman is financially unstable because of something they did in the past. Okay. So these are the um, messages that I got. Okay, and if you come across numbers like 123, 111, 333, 555, 222, 234, 134, if you do not understand the meaning of these numbers, all right, then I would suggest, I did put the names of some books that help me, okay, to understand angel numbers, numerology, um, a sequence of numbers. So please check the description box, as well as some other readers. If you are interested in listening to tarot oracle readings, I've put the names of some recommended readers. They are part of my soul tribe, so please check that out. Or if you're interested in crystals, knowing more about psychic gifts and so forth, I've also put the names of some books that can help you as you go along your journey. All right. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to use a deck here to just check on the energies, what is around the collective at this time. I'm going to be using the Rose Bell Oracle, and I'm going to be using the Everyday Witch to clarify, and some other cards. All right. So I'm going to be selecting 3 main cards and then some other cards, all right, that as well, all right, which I'm going to put on the table. this is a new deck, so I'm going to be using this guide here to help me. Okay, if I'm not, because it's a new deck. All right. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels. What does the collective need to know? What energies? Okay. Okay, so the first card that came out, it says enemy, enemy. So this looks like okay, this is Mars energy, okay? So there could be some conflict that's going on around you. Or you might be in conflict with someone else, or I don't know. Or this could be a hidden enemy, all right? What does the collective need to know? What is collective? What energies around? Okay, we've got Libra. Okay, so it could be that some things are balancing out. Okay, justice could be taking place. Somebody could be under judgment. Something is being balanced out. Okay, you could be this could be your zodiac sign. Okay, you could have Libra placements in your chart, or this person. Okay. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, what does the collective need to know? What is the energies around the collective? What does the collective need to know at this time? What is the... Okay, we've got commerce. All right. So I'm just checking the booklet. So um, commerce can mean emotional deprivation. It could mean lack of intimacy. It could also mean fairness, balance, good financial fortune. It could also represent a superficial, ambiguous relationship. Mhm. Okay, and I'm going to be taking some from the top. Okay, so we've got here on top of the deck, you've got misfortune. Um, you've got betrayal. You've got chance. Okay, that's on the bottom of the deck, and I'm going to take another one. Wisdom. Okay. Okay, so you've got enemy here. So I'm going to be clarifying these three here, all right? But I'm pretty sure that whatever ones that came out on the table, misfortune, chance, betrayal, wisdom, has something to do with that. Now, from what I'm saying, it could be it could be an energy here of one person or a group of people, all right? Now, what I'm seeing here, okay, is that it could be that somebody that you dealt with in the past, okay, this person who you fought, it could be to do with ex lover or partner. It could be or a spouse. It could be to do with a family member. It could be to do with a business partner, or even um a workmate or something like that. What I'm seeing here, okay, it looks to me that maybe someone betrayed you in the past, okay, and something could be coming to light, because I mean you got wisdom here, or you getting some using your going within to get clarity regarding a situation here. Let's see what else wisdom. Yeah, because okay, yeah. You could be using your discernment when it comes to this particular person. You could be in solitude, you could be using your intuition as well, all right? Spending some alone time contemplating, okay, if this person that betrayed you may want to come back, okay, into your life. If this is a past energy, All right, but what I'm seeing here, it looks like um something, maybe you experienced some loss, okay, in the past, and because you got betrayal here, okay, regarding a person, or it could be a group of people, and maybe this person, namely, want to come back and maybe want you to take a chance. Maybe they want to come back to reconcile, all right, to balance something out, okay, to balance out the situation. But what spirit is saying is to use your intuition at all times. Use your intuition and discernment at all times, okay, because if you do that, especially if you've healed from this situation, you've moved on, okay, there could be a chance that this person could somehow be plotting to create some form of misfortune in your life, okay. So enemy is Mars energy. You got Libra, which is Libra energy. Commerce, this is I believe it's let me just double check to make sure that I don't is yeah, this is Mercury energy, commerce, okay, to do with communication here. Then you got misfortune, okay, this is Saturn energy, chance, okay, this is Jupiter energy, betrayal, that is moon energy, okay. So somebody could be keeping something hidden, okay, this person could be still quite secretive about something, all right. And then you got wisdom again, which is Jupiter energy, all right. So yes, so it could be a case, as I said before, that this person could try and contact you because they need your help. All right. All right. So let's see. Okay. So I'm going to be using the everyday witch to clarify. Okay. And some other decks. So let's see. Mhm. For the spiritual angels, please clarify enemy. Please clarify enemy. Got Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups. Spirit. For one. High Priestess. Clarify High Priestess. Spirit, Holy Angels. Um. Queen of Wands. Mhm. Okay, so okay, so I'll just show you the cards that came out. So I got Queen of Cups, okay, Four of Wands, the High Priestess, King of Wands, okay, and Temperance, okay. So what I'm seeing here, okay, it looks to me that you could be in this energy, the Queen of Cups energy, okay. Um, And if you are a man watching this, okay, we all embody both masculine and feminine energies, all right? So you could be somebody very giving, very loving, um, you know, you could be a bit intuitive as well. Um, Somebody who's quite compassionate, all right? Um, Now, from what I'm seeing here, okay, you could have been, okay, or just maybe, I don't know, it just depends if this is your story. Could have had some form of a connection with somebody who embodies the King of Wands energy. Take the energy as it resonates, okay? It could be vice versa, all right? And what I'm seeing here, you got Four of Wands here, so you could have had you could have been married to this person, or you could have had some form of partnership, okay? Because, or you could have shared a home with this person, you could have had a family, this could be a sibling, okay? And whoever this person is, okay, whether you know it or not, now I'm just having a look at this. It could be something that you have already discovered about this person, okay, being an enemy, okay, because you've got Six of Swords here on the deck, all right. You also have a Nine of Cups, so maybe you've moved away, okay, you took some action because you got Eight of Wands here, okay, to move away. You could be in this Queen of Pentacles energy as well. Okay, you could have found out something because you got Page of Swords here, okay, about this person, okay, what they did, okay, and somehow you probably at peace now, okay, okay, about you know, probably working on yourself, focusing on yourself, okay, um and you could be somehow quite balanced, okay, at this time, since you moved away from this person, okay. This person could have tried to do something here when it comes in regards to money, because you got Eight of Pentacles here, right? And definitely was in some form of partnership, okay, uh with this individual. And you know, maybe some truths may have come out about this individual, or if not, maybe you need to use your intuition here, okay, because um you got the High Priestess there. You could have discovered that this person was had a secret, or this person could want to come back, and this person could still be holding a secret because you got the High Priestess here, okay. Or you could be also a High Priestess as well. Just take the energy as it resonates, okay. And then, as I said, okay, this person could have betrayed you in the past. That's why obviously you got the betrayal card on the table. Or maybe this person, this is what this person is planning to do. And you know, maybe you're the ancestors, because when I see the owl, okay, the owl does represent ancestors. So maybe they are trying to you know, tell you that to be careful about taking a chance with this person, because this person could create some form of misfortune in your life, especially if you've already discovered that. If you haven't, if this person hasn't, because we are all on different timelines, okay. And this could have happened in the past, it could be about to happen now, it could happen in the near or distant future, all right. So let me use this one and see what's just use this deck and see what comes out. Spirit, please clarify enemy, please clarify enemy. Spirit, please clarify enemy. Okay, so it says a karmic relationship. So this definitely was a karmic relationship. Yeah, you could be healing from this situation. Okay. Yeah, whatever they did in the past, they were obviously they couldn't help it. Okay, they were quite tempted to do this. They could have worked with um more than one person to do this. Okay, they may want to try and contact you. This definitely was a karmic soul connection. You could have been one at one time be very devoted. You could have even been married to this person. Again, it says this definitely was a karmic soulmate. Okay, you could be healing from this situation. Okay, and loving on yourself. Okay, They may want to come back to reunite with you, but be careful, because this person could be somebody who is very codependent, and they could be planning to cause you misfortune, which could make you end up self-sabotaging. All right, and you've definitely, so for some of you, you might have cut ties and moved on from this individual because you've received clarity about what this person did. Okay, and it could have caused definitely heartbreak and pain. Okay, and because of a lot of deception and lies, and definitely you got them there. Or some of you could have definitely just um ended this relationship, okay, with this person. Maybe that's why the messages that came up from the psychic tarot, it did talk about like somebody maybe refusing, maybe you've cut ties or you ended this relationship and this person refuses to accept this. All right, so let me clarify this one, Libra. Okay, so as I said, this person may want to come and balance something out. Okay, may want to reconcile. All right, um I mean, obviously they may ask for your apologize or ask for your forgiveness. I mean, forgiveness is the first step to healing, right? So it's a chance to an opportunity to forgive yourself first and then the other person. But that doesn't mean, forgiving someone doesn't mean that you need to accept this person back. And this person, as I said, could be holding a secret, okay, or not telling you the full truth, or keeping something back from you, keeping some information back from you. Holy Spirit, please clarify Libra. Please clarify Libra. King of Pentacles, and Seven of Pentacles, clarify Four of Pentacles reverse, please clarify Knight of Pentacles reverse, Knight of Pentacles reverse, please clarify. Okay, so we've got here Queen of Pentacles, Seven of Pentacles. Okay, we've got Four of Pentacles in reverse here. All right. Then we've got Knight of Cups in reverse. And then we have Eight of Wands here. Okay. All right. So you could be in this Queen of Pentacles energy. All right. Maybe investing on yourself. You could have a some form of business here. All right. And I think it looks like here that you probably, whoever that you dealt with in the past, you could have dealt with somebody who embodies the Queen of Wands energy. All right. um doesn't have to be, or you could also embody this energy. All right. And you could be, as I said, quite content with what you've got going. Okay. um and it seems to me that, okay, that you might have received some news, or maybe this person may want to communicate with you. Okay, that they want to start afresh. Okay, want to have a new um like to have a passionate, a new passionate, a beginning um with you. Okay. um but this person that you deal with or you dealt with, okay, this person, okay, could be very materialistic, okay. They could be experiencing some form of stagnation, okay, in their life, all right. They could be also someone who could be still deceitful. They could be experiencing some form of disappointment in their life. They might not be content with what they've got going in their life, because you do have Four of Cups here, okay, from the deck. Um, but this person, okay, could be trying to do, I don't know, I'm just saying that, okay, this person could be doing spell work, or they could be trying to um um hoping to take some action towards you. This person could be quite unstable. They could be experiencing setbacks at this time. But you could have obviously moved away from this person, because of you got Knight of Cups in reverse. So this person, in the past that you were dealing with, as I said, this person, you could have been dealing with somebody who was quite deceitful in the past, who created some form of disappointment in your life. Okay, and as I said, this person may want to come back and balance something out. You probably cut ties with this person. This is what I'm seeing here. All right, let me just use another deck to clarify. All right, so use this one. So let's see. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, please clarify Libra. Please clarify Libra. Holy Spirit. Yeah, this person is probably feeling like a lost soul at this time, because you walked away. They could somehow feel abandoned. Okay, this person may want to confess something towards you. Okay, you could have been somebody that was quite loyal, but this person wasn't in the past. If this is your story, and if this has happened to you, or you experience this, or maybe going through this now, okay, this person may want to reconcile. They may want to try again. Maybe now they see your value. Okay, you could be dealing with a masculine hair. Okay, you could be dealing with a distorted masculine, or it could be a feminine who more sort of like has more, someone who is imbalanced, okay, somebody who's probably operating more in the masculine than feminine energy. Okay, what spirit is saying that this, be careful, because this person could still be you could be dealing with a shadow, sorry, a shallow person. Okay, this person could somehow feel heartbroken, could be at breaking point. Okay, and as I said, it could be somebody that you once had a commitment with, but this person could also be experiencing bad karma, and it's probably to do with what they did to you in the past. Okay, and if this was a third party situation, okay, this person could still have there could be a lot of this person could still have multiple choices. Okay, not knowing what to do. when it comes. This person could be quite conflicted. They don't know, you know, what they want. Okay, and definitely you could have received some clarity or some truth. Okay, or maybe this is the truth about this person. Okay, but definitely, you were once you had some form of relationship, or you could have been married to this person. Okay. All right, so I'm going to be clarifying commerce. Let's see what comes up on this. So this person may be planning, as I said, this person um could be planning, all right, to contact you to reconcile. Okay, but you need to pay attention to the signs, signals, and synchronicities, and use your intuition and discernment at all times. Okay. um Holy Spirit, will you please clarify commerce? Please clarify commerce. Please clarify commerce. Just please clarify wheel of fortune. Please clarify. Oops. Okay. Just clarify nine of cups. Strength. Please clarify strength. Okay. So the cards that popped out, you got Wheel of Fortune, Hermit, Nine of Cups, Strength. Okay, and this one wanted to come out Five of Wands. Okay. Now this Wheel of Fortune, it landed on betrayal. Okay. Um, right. So, and then on top of the deck here, this deck here, you got the Magician, right? Then you got King of Pentacles, right? You got Three of Swords here, and then you got the Fool. Okay. You got Five of Pentacles and Eight of Cups. All right. So once again, okay, this could be just a continuation um of what messages that came out. So definitely there was some form of betrayal here. All right. And you could have found this out. Um you could be, like somehow, you could be like sort of like a spiritual magician, manifesting many things. You probably manifested a lot of things, okay, and you're quite content because you got Nine of Cups here, okay, which talks about good luck, happiness, abundance, okay, because you also have the Wheel of Fortune, okay. You could be living in your purpose, okay, your or life purpose, all right, and as well, all right, and this person, okay, is sort of maybe by you walking away, okay, it could have created some change, all right. Maybe this person, as I said, could be sort of experiencing some form of loss, or maybe they could feel that because you walked, you moved away, that they feel somehow left out in the court, because again you got Five of Pentacles here, as well as Three of Swords, or maybe whatever they did, obviously it created some form of loss. Okay, maybe you found out something and it created a lot of conflict. This person was maybe things were one-sided, or maybe there was some trust issues, and as a result you found the strength, because you got the strength card here, to walk away from this relationship. Okay, and took the leap of faith to move away. And you could be, by doing this, it's probably made you feel more content, more balanced, happy. You could be receiving many blessings right now. You'd be quite content, and you could be dealing with somebody who embodies the King of Pentacles energy. Okay, because you do have Queen of Pentacles that came out earlier. So you could have been, as I said, once married to this person, and maybe this person now somehow feels left out in the cold. Or this person could also be could be doing spell work as well. You know, could be doing maybe love spells or whatever to try and manifest you back into their life. So just take the energy as it resonates, okay? But be warned, because this person could betray you again, okay, which can cause you to experience some form of misfortune. All right. Let me use this deck. Let me use the mirror one. Okay, let me just clarify. I'm going to clarify commas, see what comes out. Please clarify commas. Please clarify commas. Yeah. This person could be quite depressed because you moved away. All right. This person could be in regret or reminiscing or missing you. Okay. This person could still be in denial. Okay. They could be somehow obsessed because, as I said, this from the psychic tarot, it does talk about where it says I think the death card, the word on the thing on the card, it says release. Okay, so this looked to me like a more of a some form of love situation here. Okay, this person that you were dealing with, this person could be somebody who was quite stubborn, bossy, selfish, inflexible. Okay, they may want to tempt you back, okay, to come. They may want to reconcile, okay, but what Spirit is saying, to be careful, because this person could still be childish, okay. They could be experiencing karma. Use your intuition at all time. You could be embodying the Empress energy at this time. This person may want to come back to compromise, to make amends with what they did. But be careful, be on your alert, because this person could still be quite sneaky. Also, could be quite secretive or hiding information. Okay, it could be something to do with what they did in the past. I don't know. Okay, and this person could end up also putting you in a third party situation if that's what they did in the past. All right. So just be careful. Let me use another deck just to see what else that comes out from this reading. Holy Spirit, will you please clarify enemy? Please clarify enemy. Okay, so we've got conquest, just another notch in the headboard, or the real deal. Actions speak the loudest. So again, this person just maybe sees you as a conquest. All right. Spirit, please clarify. Libra, please clarify. Libra. Facing, it says, you know something isn't right. Don't be afraid to find out the truth. It will set you free. So this person, as I said, could be holding something back from you. Okay. Holy Spirit, please clarify commerce. Please clarify commerce. Okay. You could still be dealing with a toxic individual. It says destructive relationship, manipulate, gaslighting. So this person could be snooping. They could be following you around. I don't know. I don't want to scare anyone. Okay, but that could be the case. If you've got like a social media platform, this person could be spying. Okay, on your platform. All right. They could be calling you on um unknown numbers, all right, or using unknown numbers. The Spirit of, please clarify misfortune. Or the Spirit of, please clarify misfortune. Yeah, this person, definitely, this person could be still quite childish. Says someone has to be the adult in the room. Maybe the terms should be grow up or get out. The Spirit of, please clarify chance. Please clarify chance. Okay, it says your dark side keeps you from enjoying the love you have. Don't let it steal your joy. So this person is definitely operating through their shadow side. Definitely. Definitely operating through their shadow side. Holy Spirit, please clarify betrayal. Holy Spirit, please clarify betrayal. Holy Spirit, just please clarify betrayal. Yeah. It says devilish trouble follows them around, tempting, addictive charm. So this person is still, operating or in some form of devilish energy here. Okay, that's why the card dark side popped out from the deck. Holy Spirit, please clarify wisdom. Mechanical. It says going through the motions, check out routine. So this person could be all in their feelings at this time. All right. Yeah. I think this person is all talk and no action. Okay. It says a false hope tries to sell you a pipe dream, no substance, evasive. Okay. This person may want to reconcile, say, they may apologize, okay, but they might still be wearing a mask, basically. Okay. This person could also be somebody who's quite detached. It says empty. The truth is that you simply don't feel fulfilled. It's worth the way to find true happiness. So this person may just want to come because maybe they're just feeling bored or lonely with their life. Okay, this person, as I said, could still be holding a secret. It says secret past, skeletons in the closet, not telling the whole story. Okay, and this person could be coming with some form of a some could be all in there, as I said, could try to tempt you because it says dangling, partial truths, need answers, shifting. So this person is definitely they're not in they're not you know coming in with very good energy here. All right, you could be, as I said, dealing with a very detached individual, so very childish, um in devilish energy here. Okay, and maybe using their sexual prowess to tempt you back, but this person could be holding back, or could be holding secrets, holding back secrets here. Okay. um Let me just see. Let me use this one. As I said, this person could be somebody who, definitely they have like or they could be currently, still having a toxic lifestyle. Maybe this is why um you ended the relationship. Okay, if you want to take this person out, it's probably going to be like never ending cycles. We've got round and round. Okay, this person could try and maybe, could somehow contact you, to tell them to maybe apologize and say they're not happy. This person could have some form of addiction. Okay, they could tell you that they're probably feeling like shit, but definitely this is a sort of a love-hate relationship. This person could have massive regrets and could be having some form of anxiety. Okay, but this be careful. This person could be um control it. Sorry, they could be doing a love spell, okay, to get you back. All right, and this person could somehow could have um could be in another relationship. Okay, they could have a love child, or maybe you discovered this person um secretly had a child. Okay, right. Um, yeah, this person could probably still could somehow feel ghosted by you, and you could embody the divine feminine energy. Yeah, but what spirit is saying is that this was definitely a karmic tie, or this was a karmic relationship, and you could have been, as I said, married to this person. All right. This person could be getting readings on you, okay, and somehow also they probably feel that there is no maybe you've ended this relationship. Okay, you probably blocked this person. All right, but this person somehow feel maybe there's some somehow they feel there's some unfinished business regarding you and between you and them. Is this one? Let's see what comes up. Yeah, this definitely was toxic love. Okay, let's see what else. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, what else does the collective need to know regarding this situation? Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, what else does the collective need to know? Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, what else does the collective need to know? Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, what else does the collective need to know? Okay, so definitely you were dealing with an ex-partner here. Okay, it says undercover love triangle. Okay, yeah, so it's definitely to do with an ex. Okay, this person, as I said, could somehow feel ghosted. Um, maybe you are just, taking some time out in some form of solitude. Maybe this person is having a chance to reflect, because it says, or maybe you are taking time to reflect on what this person did. This person could be feeling guilty. Um, what our what our spiritual team is saying, okay, the divine is saying that spirit got you. You are protected, but please pay attention to the signs, signals, and synchronicities. Okay, and as I said, that you've got the wisdom card here, and the owls does represent our ancestors, okay, in the spiritual realm. Okay, and it says there you guided, so definitely just pay attention, use your intuition and discernment at all times. And as I said, this person could be planning to contact you. All right, they may want to again want to reconcile, they want to build you to build, I don't know. It says a heart repair, healing, love wins, building trust. Because they somehow they could be feeling they could be quite stressed, they could be remorseful, but you have to be careful here. Okay, this person, as I said, they could be you know doing or have tarot. They could be reading on you or your life. Okay, they could be going to tarot readers to find out what's going on. They could be stalking you if you have a social media platform. But what spirit is saying that this person is living a lie, and could still be in a could want to put you in a third party situation. There could be some hidden truths, okay, which could lead to emotional betrayal, um, and you could have definitely brought this relationship with any closure in a peace. You could, that's what probably you're experiencing now, and you've probably moved on from this individual. Okay. Or maybe you are already in a new relationship. I don't know. Just take the energy as it resonates. If this, if you know. Okay, let me see if I can use. Okay. Let me use this deck. Okay, and see. So the spiritual angels, if this person wants to contact the collective, what would they like to say? If there was a conversation between the collective and this person, the spiritual angels, the spiritual angels. Okay, this person may say, or they say, okay, I'm just going to read what's on the card. It says, missed opportunity. I didn't act when I should have. Okay. I don't want to chase anymore. So maybe, okay, so this is definitely a karmic. Anything to do with any chaser or runner situation is a karmic relationship. Okay. And as I said, there could have been a third party situation. It says there were other things that got in the way of us being together. Okay, you could probably tell this person, I wasn't happy the way things were going, or maybe that's the excuse they're going to give. Understanding, I see your side of the story, so I don't know if you want to compromise with this person. It says ego, I let my pride get in the way of our connection. Habits, I don't know if we will, I don't know if we will ever change. So I don't know what that's about. Could be this person. New chapter, I am trying to move on. So maybe this is what you're going to tell this person, even though this person may say, I always feel connected to you. All right. Okay. You probably detach yourself from this person. Okay. Because it says that I had to let this go so I could clear my mind. Okay. Oops. Let me just shuffle this. I'm going to use another deck. All right. Just to check to see. Let me just use. Another. Let me just grab one other deck. If I use the true intentions, let's see. how this person is feeling at this moment. Okay, or you. Okay, you could be you know, quite very happy at this time. Maybe you've moved on. You know, you could be quite prosperous, quite abundant. uh you could have, you know, maybe gone into a new relationship, loving relationship, and this person could be quite jealous. Okay, this person could be having gloomy thoughts. Okay, intrusive thoughts. Maybe they might be reflecting on their behavior. They could be ashamed. Okay, they could be somehow feeling anxious, okay, quite stressed, okay, about what they did. You could be healing from this wounded heart. This person could be feeling some form of resentment towards you, okay, because you let them go, okay, which created some change. And this person could be somehow overwhelmed, feeling heartbroken, while you, on the other hand, could be relieved. You could be at peace, all right. This person could be feeling a bit insecure. Okay, you could be loving on yourself. You could have been somebody who was quite you know, nurturing to this person. um and you know, maybe they could be angry and doing some form of shadow work. Could be optimistic or hopeful for something that, you know, they may want to be able to you know, compromise, you know, maybe uh or heal something between you and them. Okay, but you have to be careful there, because what spirit say, if you don't pay attention to the signs, signals, and synchronicities, okay, pay attention to the red flags. This person could be holding secrets, and this person could cause you misfortune or cause some form of sorrow in your life. Okay. Okay, so let's see. I'm just going to check what is this past person, or if you're dealing with this, it could be that you're dealing with this person now. Just take the energy as it resonates, you know, and apply the rules where they fit. Okay, because these readings are all to do with energy. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, what is this person's true intentions? Okay, it goes on to say, past, the weight of what happened between us still lingers. I'm not yet over the past. So this fell on the, wanted to fall on this betrayal card here, all right, on the table. So maybe you're still you're still recovering, okay, or trying to recover from what this person did. Holy Spiritual Angels, what is this person's true intentions? What is this person? Okay, it goes on to say, health. I'm here to support your journey towards wellness and balance. So this is what this person is going to say to you, but you know, be careful here, all right? What else? As a collective history, what is this person's true intentions? Or it says closure. It's time to resolve unfinished business and move forward in our lives. So maybe, as I said, this person feel somehow they don't want to release, they don't want to let go of what went on between you and them. Especially what is the intentions? What is the intentions? Yeah, because once again, this person may want to reconcile. It says, collaborate. We are aligned in our purposes. Let's combine forces and help each other succeed. I don't know about that. Be careful. Spiritual angels. What is this person's true intentions? What is this person's true? Yeah. It says loan. I'm in need of financial assistance. Okay, so this person could be somehow unstable. They could be unemployed. They could be somehow feeling financially unstable, okay? And then the last one here, it says greed and pursuing wealth and power with no regard for ethical or moral boundaries. Okay, so this person doesn't, all they care about, what's on their mind is money. Okay, I'm just saying there's the gangster paradise. money, money on my mind. This is what this person, definitely this person is going to be dishonest, because it says, I will withhold information from you for my own benefit. Mm, yeah. So be careful. Okay, so let me just clear off this table. Okay, so I want to use a few decks to close out, to help close out the reading. So let me just start off with this one. African Goddess Rising. Okay. And see what, first of all, our spiritual team, what advice they would like to give to the collective at this time. Okay, it could be regarding this situation, okay, regarding these messages that came out, or it could just be general collective advice, okay? Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, what? Okay, so we've got here, this is from Yam, okay? It says awakening, okay? So some of you might be experiencing some tower moments at this time, but in a good way, all right? Because it can talk about tower moments can refer to truths, okay, clarity, all right? Okay, so we've got here, okay, let me just see what else. Holy Spirit, any additional advice you have for the collective? Any additional advice? Okay. Yeah, so as I said, some people might be, or or I don't know, or this whoever that was involved. I mean, this person, I should say, okay, this person could be somehow feeling insecure the moment. They could, as I said, this person could be um ashamed, okay, of what they did, of how they treated you. All right, you could have somehow, as I said, liberated yourself, okay, because the card, that the second card that wanted to come out, it says liberation, and this is from Queen Mother Nanny. Or maybe the advice from the ancestors is saying that this person, okay, is instilling that energy and they want to reconcile that, it's maybe best um to free yourself from this person, okay, so that you can experience more joy, all right, in your life, okay, and also be more in alignment in the universe and to experience abundance as well, because definitely this person is definitely could be wearing a mask, okay, so this is so please take heed of this message. Okay, so let's see what message Yamaya got has for the collective. Okay, it says, "Wake up, awaken now to your true self. Are those tears of joy or sorrow? Let them out." Yamaya swallows your tears. Okay, it says you are vibrating at a higher frequency, so you see everything differently. This is Goddess rising. You're waking up, and once you have experienced awakening, you can never go back to not knowing. Okay, so it's all about knowing the truth here. Okay, gaining clarity about this person. If you know what this person is like in the past. Okay, use your intuition at all times. Okay, the path of awakening is not straight, comfortable, or easy. You have chosen to lift the veil and have a real relationship with the divine. You didn't come to transcend this world while you're living in it. You came here to dig into the soil, plant yourself, and grow. This ascension is your divine purpose. Goddess declaration is, I am receiving and radiating love. I am receiving and radiating love. Okay, so it's all about not getting stuck or going back to relationships where there was unrequited love. All right, and I'm going to read quickly on this one. Okay, wait, and this is from Queen Mother Nani. It says liberation. Okay, and the message, it says, raise your standards. A leap forward for one is a leap forward for the tribe. Your choices can raise the frequency of your community and the planet. Time to level up. This is your season for quantum leap. You are prepared for this. Life does not have to be linear, and neither does growth. A sorry, quantum leap feels drastic and huge, but the secret is that quantum leaps happen little by little. So, what inspired action helps you level up? Connecting to spirit with rituals, movement, meditation, and visualization is a great start. And the goddess declaration is divine timing is on my side. Divine timing is on my side. Okay, so as you level up, okay, you also have to surrender as well to the divine, because we work together with um the universe as well as the divine. Okay, and one of the things that we can do to help us to level up as well is doing rituals, um meditating, moving from where we are now, so we can become better versions of ourselves. Okay. Okay, I just want to use these other ones as well. Let's see what the secret traveler has to say, what advice. So, okay, this one wanted to come out. Okay, it says wondrous universe, walk in beauty. Okay, you can see the card here. Okay, so let's see where I can. I'm just trying to get this. Okay, it says here, just read the meaning of this. Okay, so the secret traveler wants you to know there's always beauty around you and within you. The secret traveler constantly looks for and embraces the majestic, wondrous universe in all forms. You can hear it in the song of an early morning bird. You can smell it in the aroma of freshly baking bread, and you can see it in the way of clouds float across the sky. The more you seek beauty, the more it will find you, and the more you'll find yourself in this beautiful world. Okay, it says that you live in a beautiful and wondrous universe. You are a beautiful being. Take time to see and cherish the wonders of life. Wherever you go, it transforms your life. There is remarkable beauty within you. Simply acknowledging it allows it to surface even more. The time you take to create beauty in your home will manifest in your life. All right. In native traditions, walking beauty means to honor all the natural cycles of life and to experience a sacred communion with the creator in all things, including oneself. So it's all about being in tune with ourselves, connecting more with the divine, with our spiritual team to help us, okay, as we go through life's journey. Okay, I'm also going to be using this, the quantum oracle. So there could be something here, okay, because I did mention quantum, that word earlier on, okay. So this deck is quite good. It's a bit like a shadow deck that can help us to move past, to help us level up. All right. Any issues, any things that we are probably currently dealing with or have done, or sorry, we have dealt with in the past as well. So, you know, Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, what additional messages do you have? Spirit, Holy Angels, what additional message? Okay, so right. So as I said, there could be some conflicts. You could be experiencing some conflict at this time. You got conflict here. So let's see. 140. Okay, it says unrest. Okay, it says here. I'll just hold it up. Okay, so it says here. A boat is being tossed around on a stormy sea and a sailor is trying to keep it afloat. This represents an upcoming situation or one you're going through at this time. It may come in form of a conflict with another person, which may manifest in ongoing agitation or even open hostility. Sorry. This could also signify someone in your life who is thoughtless or dismissive of you, whether it's a friend, family member, or co-worker, is very unsettling and you're not sure how to resolve it. Is there a difficult situation going on in your daily life? Perhaps your workload has increased to stressful levels. Perhaps a family member is ill or acting out. You're lost at sea in the middle of a storm you can't control, and high emotions are tossing you around. You may have to step outside the Markistrom. Okay, I hope I'm pronouncing this correctly. To regain tranquility in your life, some of the unrest could be with yourself. Are you making a situation worse through an attitude of fear or powerlessness? You must stand in your power and take steps to create a calmer approach. Express what you need to express and vent your feelings in your journal. Make decisions that honor you and consciously create some joy in every day. The storm will pass and you will be floating on a peaceful sea again. All right. So there could be something that you might be going through. There could be some unrest that's happening between you and another person or people. I don't know. Or this, past partner. And the affirmation says, I live in my power. I speak up and take action for myself. I choose courage and confidence in every situation. And that's one of the ways you can take your power back anyway. All right? By standing up for yourself and speaking the truth with integrity. And then you got teacher. Okay, so some of you might be connecting to maybe like-minded individuals, people who can inspire, can are encouraging you, helping you as you go along your journey. You could be a teacher. So let's see what this is about, people. or supporting you at this time. Okay, so it says here, guide. It says a man stands in front of a desk with a woman at his side, smiling and looking into a book. The light of spirit pours out of the book and encircles them. The positive influence of someone who will guide you in personal or academic directions is entering your life. This guide may be of assistance in a very thoughtful or spiritual way. Whether you're looking into a new spiritual practice or searching for deeper psychological understanding, now is the time to learn. If you're thinking about going to school, be proactive about moving forward with that decision. Te- Teachers abound in life, including in forms you might not expect, such as a book or online course. You may, in fact, be teaching some classes yourself, perhaps in small groups or in an academic setting. So get ready, open your heart, and remember that Spirit brings guidance as well. Being willing to receive the direction you need and to share the wisdom you have. Okay? And let me just read at the back. And the affirmation, okay, to this card, it says, I open up to guidance and inspiration available to me. The knowledge I need comes in many wonderful ways. All right. So never close up to knowledge. All right. Because obviously knowledge is important, but knowledge is also power as well. So we should never limit ourselves, because the journey is all about spiritual and personal growth as well, and to help us to heal, evolve, and grow to become, as I said earlier on, to become better versions of ourselves. All right. Um, okay, so let's see what it could be to do with this the messages that came out, or just general collective advice, to see what spirit animals that we can work with. Okay, we can work with their energy. All right, so let's see to help us um as we go through life. Okay, to help us to manifest, to bring in healing. Holy Spirit, holy angels, what spirit animals? Okay, okay, we've got the armor armadillo. I hope I'm pronouncing this correctly. Says protection. Says you are entering a phase where, in order for you to be in alignment with your intentions and co-create your best life, you may have to be discerning and say no to many things that have been holding you back in the past. Okay, so when it comes to this individual, okay, let's see what else. Spiritual angels, what other spirits, animals, okay. We've got snake. It says transformation. You'll be shedding old skin and emotions and transforming them into something bigger and better. Change is in the wind, and you are at the center of it all. As the catalyst to smoothen the process, make sure that your intentions are clear and that you move forward with hope. So again, you could be going through a transformation stage, and obviously that means letting go of what no longer serve us, okay, which could be to do with an individual or individuals, okay. What's additional? Okay, we've got Fox opportunity. Says You must be quick to move out of your comfort zone, especially when the situation calls for immediate responsiveness and flexibility. Open your mind to new ways of doing things. Once you do, get ready for good luck and opportunities to come your way. And when I see the fox, you could be dealing with an individual who is a shapeshifter, somebody who's quite sneaky, okay? You could be dealing with a fox because, as I said, I did mention I came across the word fox when I was going through the downloads. Okay. Okay. We say we got turkey here. Good news. It says you may soon receive an important but very unexpected gift. Accept this with this deep respect. Someone has sacrificed a lot to help you open doors and grow. A lot of things will change for the better, because I early on we did get the card, isn't it? From the psychic tarot. I don't know if I can find it here. Okay, this one here, where it talks about well-deserved reward. So this could be something, a blessing from the universe. Okay. Let's just take. Okay, let's see. I mean, you could also be dealing with somebody who's got the zodiac sign of the rabbit or cat. I don't know. I don't know. Okay, let's just take one more. Spiritual angels, what loss? What additional message do you have? Okay. Okay, and then we've got boundaries. So again, as you know, if you have created healthy boundaries regarding this person, if you haven't, Spirit is saying to create healthy boundaries. It says your space is sacred. Guests who overstay their welcome impact your aura, and you have every right to stand your ground. Your needs are important. You must nurture your soul with the same gentle love and support you offer to others. Okay. And it says horse, it says it's freedom. Okay, so again, this very much is connected to this message where it talks about liberation here. From Queen Mother Nana, it says you must break out of any limitations that are holding you back, whether they are self-imposed or put on you by other people or society. Break free and run faster towards your dreams. Okay, so you could also, wow. So to be honest with you, if you know anything about Chinese zodiac signs, okay, so you could be also dealing with some of this person could be the Chinese zodiac sign of the snake, okay, or the Chinese zodiac sign the horse, okay. So they could be any of these signs, all right, of the rabbit, snake, or horse, okay. And you could be dealing with a fox as well, somebody who's quite sneaky, a shapeshifter, okay. So be on your guard, right? Or keep your guards up and pay attention to the sign signals and synchronicities, the red flags, okay, regarding this individual. Okay, so to close off, I just want to use this last deck and see what crystals, all right, our spiritual team would like us to work with. If you are interested in working with crystals, I put the name of some books. It's published by the same author. Okay, they're very good books. By it's by Judy Hall. So please check the description box. Okay. Um, let's see what other. What other. Okay, so we've got here up to balance out our chakras. Okay, it says embrace the balance between earth and spirit. So it's balancing the physical and spiritual body. You can use clear quartz, rose quartz, or hematite. Also, this one again is to balance our chakras. Okay, um, it says the unit says the only illusion is separation. You can use work with blue lace, agate, amethyst, new jade, and to create abundance, to help with your solar plexus chakra, which is to do with our inner strength, our willpower, to do with our self-determination as well. Okay, that can also help us to be more creative as well. All right. um they are recommending citrine, and it says the abundance, the world is abundant when you choose to see it that way. All right, because there's miracles, there's abundance all around us. Okay, and we are blessed, and life is the best gift, best blessing that we can receive from the higher power, from the divine. Okay, so I hope whatever messages that came out is going to give you some form of clarity. It's going to help you to make that important decision in regards to this person. If this was your story, all right, please don't forget to check the description box, as I said earlier, because I've put the name of some members of my soul tribe, as well as some other um channels, okay, that you can watch that do spiritual enlightenment videos. Please check out my channel, because I also do other readings, healing readings, as well as spiritual enlightenment videos. Thank you ever so much once again to all my viewers, anyone who has, to you, the viewer, to anyone who has taken time out to watch my videos out there. If you, and thank you ever so much for your support. Whatever you did in the past, what you're about to do is much appreciated. Thank you ever so much. And once again, if you did enjoy this reading, please don't forget to click the like button, subscribe, or share, just leave a comment. Thank you for watching. See you next time, and goodbye.